Can you imagine millions of cakes being baked every single year, not by people, but by robots and giant machines? From cracking thousands of eggs in minutes to decorating cakes in just seconds, today we'll uncover the amazing journey of how technology turns simple ingredients into perfectly frosted cakes at an incredible scale. Cake making begins. Cake making has always been a symbol of love, care, and family tradition. It's something that brings joy and sweetness to every celebration. But today, with millions of cakes needed all over the world, factories have found a way to recreate that magic quickly and perfectly. The process still starts with simple, everyday ingredients, but when machines step in, the cake-making journey turns into a high-tech, precise masterpiece. The first step begins with eggs, which are the heart of many cakes. In a small kitchen, someone might crack each egg by hand, but in a factory, things work very differently. Robotic machines can crack hundreds of eggs every single minute, with perfect accuracy every time. Even more amazing, these machines can separate the yolks from the whites instantly, making sure each batch has exactly the right texture. The speed and precision of these machines are something humans could never match when working at such a huge scale. Mixing big batches. Once the eggs are ready, it's time to make the batter. Picture enormous mixers, so big that they can handle hundreds of pounds of ingredients all at once. These giant machines mix eggs, sugar, flour, and other important ingredients in exactly the right amounts. Thanks to this precise automation, every cake comes out tasting just the same, soft, moist, fluffy, and perfect every time. At the same time, powdered sugar is added to make the frosting. In a normal kitchen, you might spend 15 minutes mixing a small bowl of icing. But here, the machines can whip up enough frosting to cover thousands of cakes in just one shift. It's like comparing a small bicycle to a high-speed bullet train. The scale and speed of the process are absolutely incredible. Prepping trays. Before the cake batter goes into the oven, there's a very important step: getting the pans ready. Since sticky dough can easily cling to trays, factories use a special oil spraying machine. This system gently covers each pan with just the right amount of oil, stopping cakes from sticking and also avoiding extra waste. In many factories, non-stick baking paper is not used, so this oil spraying becomes even more important. The machines make sure every single pan is well prepared, so the cakes bake smoothly without anyone having to struggle with stuck pieces. This saves both time and effort while keeping the process fast and clean. Perfect portions. Now, we reach one of the most fascinating steps in the process: the automated pouring of cake batter. Huge machines carefully release the exact same amount of batter into each pan, almost like they are following perfect math. This makes sure that every single cake comes out the same size, the same shape, and even the same weight, without any guesswork. After the pans are filled, special robotic arms called motion control, baker bots, gently lift the trays and place them neatly onto carts, all set to be moved to the ovens. The whole process happens smoothly with no messy spills, no uneven portions, and no wasted time. Just perfect preparation for baking every single batch. Baking. This is the stage where science meets art in the sweetest way. The ovens used in cake factories are not like the ones we use at home. These are huge, powerful machines that can be programmed to work in many different ways. They are designed to bake thousands of cakes every single day without making mistakes. The temperature inside is carefully set and monitored so that every cake rises evenly. This means no burnt edges, no raw centers, just soft, fluffy cakes. These ovens are so smart and efficient that they can keep baking tray after tray without ever stopping. The result is a perfectly baked golden sponge every time. This sponge becomes the heart of each cake, ready to be layered, frosted, and decorated into something truly delicious. Layering cakes. After the cakes are baked, they don't go straight to decorating. First, they need to be turned into neat layers. Special automated cutters take over this job. Instead of using a regular kitchen knife, these machines carefully slice each cake into 3 or 4 even layers. Every slice comes out smooth, straight, and exactly the same size. This step is very important because layered cakes must look balanced and stay steady, and that can only happen if the layers are cut evenly. But cutting is not the only step. To make sure the cake layers stay soft and tasty, another machine gently sprays a light coat of sweet syrup on each layer. This syrup is like a secret trick. It locks in the moisture and keeps the cake fresh. Thanks to this step, the cakes won't dry out, even after being packed and shipped to stores. Frosting. Now it's time for the frosting, and this is the step where the machines really show their power. The frosting process begins with the layers of the cake. A smooth layer of cream or icing is carefully placed between each layer so that every slice is soft, sweet, and full of flavor. The machines make sure the frosting is spread evenly, something that would take a person much longer to do. But the real magic happens when the outside of the cake is covered. A robotic arm works together with a spinning cake table, coating the cake from all sides in less than 3 seconds. The plain sponge instantly changes into a perfectly frosted cake, so smooth and neat that it almost feels like watching a magic trick. Think about how long it normally takes to frost a cake by hand. Minutes of carefully spreading, smoothing, and fixing mistakes. Inside the factory, this same process happens almost instantly, and the results are even more perfect than what most people could achieve at home. Robotic decorating. No cake feels finished without decoration, and even in big factories, this step has been perfected. Special decorating machines are used to make the cakes look beautiful. These machines can add cream swirls, drizzle chocolate, draw colorful patterns, or even write names and messages on top of the cake. They work with amazing accuracy, making every design look neat and attractive. What makes this process even more interesting is that the decorations can be customized for different needs. For example, if a bakery or supermarket asks for cakes with their logo, a holiday design, or a birthday theme, the machine can repeat that same decoration on hundreds of cakes without making mistakes. This not only saves a lot of time, but also keeps the cakes creative, stylish, and consistent, showing that technology can add beauty as well as speed. Cake cutting. Many cakes in factories are sold as slices, and to make that possible, they need to be cut with great care and accuracy. For this, factories do not rely on regular knives. Instead, they use a special method called ultrasonic cutting. These machines use very fast vibrations rather than sharp blades to cut through the soft sponge and creamy frosting. Because of this advanced technology, the cake is not squashed, the cream does not smear, and every slice comes out neat and clean. Each piece looks almost the same, with straight edges and the right mix of sponge and cream in every bite. This process is not only about keeping the taste perfect, but also about making sure the cake looks attractive. After all, presentation matters, and every slice must look beautiful and inviting when it is finally served to the customer. Careful packaging. After the cakes are beautifully decorated and carefully sliced, they move on to the packaging stage. Here, robotic arms gently pick up each whole cake or individual slice and place it into a box or container. The packaging machines then close and seal each container tightly, keeping the cakes fresh for longer. This step is just as important as baking because cakes often need to travel long distances to reach stores, bakeries, or even homes. Using automation in this process makes sure that no cake gets damaged along the way. Every package comes out looking neat, clean, and professional. It's a perfect example of how technology makes the process fast, reliable, and consistent, so every cake is ready to delight customers without any mistakes. Power of automation. Factories like these are able to make millions of cakes every single year, and the reason is automation. Think about it. People celebrate birthdays, weddings, holidays, or just want a sweet treat on any regular day. Meeting all that demand without machines would be nearly impossible. Thanks to modern technology and robots, cake making is now much faster, safer, and more dependable. And yet the cakes still taste just as delicious as ever. Automation also helps reduce waste in a big way. Machines can pour the perfect amount of batter into every tray, spread syrup evenly, and apply frosting with incredible precision. This careful process prevents mistakes that could ruin cakes. Not only does this save a lot of money for the factory, but it also makes cake production more sustainable and environmentally friendly. Tradition meets tech. What's truly amazing is how technology has helped keep the heart of cake making alive. The recipes still follow the classic, old-fashioned ways, using simple ingredients like eggs, flour, sugar, and butter, just like bakers have done for generations. But now machines take care of the hard work, from mixing the batter to baking the cakes and even decorating them. This combination means cake factories can give us the best of both worlds. They honor the traditional flavors we all love while using modern tools to make every cake perfect, consistent, and a little bit magical. Each cake comes out looking beautiful and tasting just right every single time. And that's how millions of cakes are made in a factory, starting from one cracked egg and ending as a beautifully decorated slice ready to eat. In the factory, bakers and machines work together, using careful precision and a lot of care. Every cake is a mix of new technology and old traditions, making treats that look amazing and taste delicious. If you're enjoying the video so far, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing content. Now let me ask you, did this process make you crave a slice of cake? Or are you more fascinated by the machines behind the scenes? Drop your answer in the comments below and stay tuned for more sweet explorations into the world of food technology.